All right, and we're back. This is Mudita here.
And this is Five Nights at Freddy's PhD.
Five Nights at Freddy's PhD, PRpHD.
Your Comic-Con PhD.
Cosplaying as Five Nights at Freddy's PhD. We are saying...
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Tis the season for horror. And recently...
This is a horror. Right?
This is a horror, all right. I've fallen into the horror of Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, this movie's coming out on October 27th, based off the hit video game franchise, coming out in theaters and streaming on Peacock October 27th. And it's being done by some very cool people. But why exactly are we doing this, other than the fact that it's really big and a lot of people talk about it on the internet and stuff? Well...
Full disclosure,
I'm going to even show you some stuff behind the scenes on the channel and stuff. PRpHD mentioned New York Comic Con. Some video, I was doing some YouTube shorts based off New York Comic Con, and boom, I've been like, it's kind of been exploding on my YouTube channel that like I've gotten a lot more subscribers, watch time, and views, all because of basically pretty much two videos. Five Nights at Freddy's here.
There's two different
videos, and like it's just been kind of growing exponentially as the movie's coming soon. And here's another one, and then I uploaded another one this week. It's kind of need more time to build up. I think probably should upload it earlier, but whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
But yeah, as a result, due to the algorithm, I have no choice. I'm obligated. I must give the fans what they want, and give them another Five Nights at Freddy's video. So we will react to the Five Nights at Freddy's trailers as a result of the algorithm. I have no idea anything about this. I'm curious. I think it'll be fun. PRpHD's not looking forward to this.
I have a headache. I should take a nap or something.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, let's just try to have fun with this.
Maybe not.
I've not played the games. I've never quite had the interest of playing them. But now I'm a little curious. Actually, I'm a little curious now.
Are you now, really? Are you actually curious?
Everyone's playing it. It seems like it's the coolest game in the world.
Are people actually playing it? I have no idea my friends playing this game. Probably because they're like 20 to 30 years old or something.
That's the thing, is that apparently this franchise, even though it's a hit franchise and it's huge on places like YouTube and TikTok and whatnot, the reason why people our age don't really follow this franchise too much is because, well, I figured it out while I was playing my Undertale stream on my YouTube channel, that there's a certain coalition or contingent of users or players or gamers on YouTube who follow stuff like Undertale, Friday Night Funkin', Five Nights at Freddy's.
What did you just say?
Friday Night Funkin'. Do you know that one too?
Pardon his French, everybody. Watch your language, sir.
Funkin'. Friday Night Funkin'. But that's not even a real word, is it?
It isn't a real word. It is. It's obscenities.
Yeah. I don't even know what the caption said. It said pumpkin. I think it said pumpkin or something. Funkin'. I think it said pumpkin. Anyway, Friday Night Funkin'. It's all teenagers. Like I was teaching middle school and high school for a little bit. They're into like Friday Night Funkin'. They love these games and stuff. It's like the biggest franchise. Undertale is right there with them. I don't know. It's just kind of had these fandoms around these age groups or whatnot. It's just, they just all know. Sometimes I'll have people drop in on my YouTube streams and they'll be like, oh, do you know this game? Do you know that game? And I'm like, okay, I can tell this person's like a younger person. But Five Nights at Freddy's is huge amongst this audience, and I'm giving them what they want.
You gotta give the people what they want.
You gotta give the people what they want. That's a wrestling reference from Wrestling PhD.
Zoom in, zoom out.
Zoom in, zoom out. So yeah, we're gonna react to some trailers. Let's warm up a little bit here. We're gonna react to some trailers, so let's warm up a little bit. Let's start with this meme here. I think it's a fun way to start.
Is this Freddy Fazbear?
So there's a bunch of memes like that going around, and people have like of that audio clip being interspliced with other things. And then I should have warned you that there's like audio stuff. But it's a little late now. But
whatever.
But there's also people giving comments in my Five Nights at Freddy's YouTube shorts also. I also don't know what the audio levels were on that. I think it was low on the speakers, but maybe it was okay on the outside external speakers. Yeah. But anyway, before we get into the movie trailers, which is what we're doing this for, let's look into this game trailer to give us like some context for like what this movie's about based on this game that came out in this gameplay trailer for the upcoming game Five Nights at Freddy's came out 9 years ago. 13 million views by Scott Cawthon, 2.83 million subscribers. So let's check out Five Nights at Freddy's. This is a 30 second trailer. Yeah, that'd be terrifying. 30-minute trailer. 30-second trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, it seems like it's coming up on the external.
Spoilers. Oh.
So yeah, so just to break this down a little bit, this is kind of like as we're seeing here, it's like a game that's inspired by animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese, at a Chuck E. Cheese like venue. Chuck E. Cheese was a famous arcade and pizza parlor that also had animatronics in the like 80s and 90s. It's still around, but it's not as popular.
This is a whole Defunct Land thing on like Chuck E. Cheese clones, right?
Right. And is there? Okay. Yeah. And then it was made by Nolan Bushnell.
Right.
Who was the founder.
That's where we found out about that.
Yeah, he's the founder of Atari. Yeah. The first console gaming.
He basically quit that because he made so much money off the Chuck E. Cheese, whatever.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Atari.
The pizza was great.
And of course, Atari went bankrupt, but it was also
he got out of a good time.
It got out at a good time. Also, Atari was the first video game company to make it into the Fortune 500 because it basically founded the game industry, home gaming console industry, and then it went bankrupt and crashed the industry. But then Nintendo and other companies took over from there.
I was thinking about like Midnight Cowboy and how like you pay 5 cents for like a steak dinner, and like when you're playing these arcade games, like. Spending $0.25, that's a lot of money. That's like 5 steak dinners.
Yeah. But like quarters now are like nothing. You know? You got to charge like 50 cents or $1 or something now.
They charge like $2.
Yeah.
That was like probably 2008. Yeah, they charged $2.
Right. But yeah. And also this kind of ties a little bit into one of the original kind of big animatronics companies, Disney World and Disneyland and Walt Disney
Abraham Lincoln, the World's Fair.
Yeah, you can check out. We'll probably put a link somewhere for like watching our Disney 100 stream on Disney, and like in there we have a clip that is about animatronics in the history of Disney. But I don't know, we could put that clip somewhere.
Did they do a Freddy theme park yet or something like in a video game?
In the game series?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm going into this cold. So another thing about this video is that I'm going into this franchise cold. I know very little about it other than like stuff in this trailer that I already know.
Yeah. And
like some stuff I browsed on their fandom wiki or whatever. So yeah, you've actually played a Five Nights at Freddy's game. I've not played any of them. Yeah. So this is another thing we're gathering from this reaction that we're doing. So yeah, you're going to get my reaction from this franchise as I've not played it before.
First reaction.
All right. So, let's check out the movie next. Okay, so let's check out the movie.
I guess we'll find out the movie's based on the first game or not. I guess it doesn't really matter, but still.
Yeah, who cares? All right. And yeah, of course, this game series has become massively popular.
Five Nights at Freddy's is sort of like the Call of Duty, or like horror animatronic games where they just give me the same game over and over again and add another number to it.
Yeah, it's like up to 6 now, I believe.
It might be at 6 now. I know we own 5, I think.
Yeah, it's very popular. It's kind of like how horror franchises always keep going forever.
Yeah. The Friday the 13th, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Where, like, it's the same plot and they don't change anything.
Right.
So, like Mario, I guess. Like Mario, they don't change anything for the most part.
Five Nights at Freddy's in space. You know, what are they going to do next? You know,
Five Night, I don't know. Yeah, 5X.
Five Nights at Funkin'.
5 Nights in Space.
All right, let's talk about this movie trailer.
There we go.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep this thing moving.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, this is Mike. I was just calling to see if that job that you offered was still available.
So, like, it's kind of situated in the 80s.
I will take anything.
This place was huge in the 80s with the kids. They shut it down years ago. The owner's just not ready to let it go yet.
I will work and you will sleep.
I understand.
Give me your hand.
Producer Megan.
All you have to do
Universal, I guess.
is keep your eyes on the monitor.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's, where fantasy and fun come to life.
Okay.
Where's Josh Hutchinson? I forgot. So he's supposed to be a security guard?
You must be new security guard.
Can I help you, officer?
Have you met them yet?
Met who?
Them.
Oh!
In the 80s, kids went missing. The police searched Freddy's top to bottom.
Hello?
They never found them. That's why the place shut down.
There are ghost children possessing giant robots. Thanks for the heads up.
Technically, they're animatronics.
What do they want?
They want to make her like them.
Freddy! Tell me how to stop them.
It's too late.
Freddy, go!
Oh,
Oh, damn.
Freaky.
I
Oh!
always get the weirdos.
Let me see. What is this rated?
Was that Emma Thomas who, like, it's like Christopher Nolan's collaborator?
What is this rated? What is this movie rated? Rated R? What is this? Not rated R.
Right,
It's
rated
PG.
R. It's Blumhouse.
What? It doesn't say the rating. How do you know if you can watch this or not?
Just watch it. They don't give a shit.
Just watch it.
So give us views. Watch some ads. We're just click the ads.
I don't know.
That's like checking on the Regal app.
Okay.
We wanted to make.
Whoops. Okay, so interesting things to note here. One thing that occurred to me was that also this is coming at a time where there's a lot of other horror movies hitting movie theaters. Megan.
A lot of video game.
A lot of video game
franchises
movies.
also.
Super Mario Brothers movie came out also by Universal
Metal.
Pictures. Oh, Twisted Metal, right.
Also on Peacock.
Also, you could argue Last of Us coming out on HBO
Yeah, that was a big
as
one.
a TV show. It's a TV show, but it's pretty cinematic.
Well, Twisted Metal is a series also.
Right. And then also, Haunted Mansion is kind of in this vein a little bit. It's tapping into an existing
Kids
thing.
horror, yeah.
But it's like kind of like a youth horror genre. Goosebumps. A lot of people are tapping into the horror market this year. I think I saw some think piece talk about
I guess
like horror being a big movie genre at this time. Because like
you can make a lot of merchandise out of it, cosplay.
Yeah, a lot of other genres have kind of slowed down, like superhero movies, but horror is back again.
Like, there's no cinematic universe. You have to be original.
Yeah. And and it seems like they are tapping into the conceit of the original game, where like it's a security guard watching a bunch of monitors a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's about the security guard. Yeah,
right. So it is like
that part I liked up till like the part with the police officer showing up, and then I thought it might like, as weird as it sounds, steer too away from the games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I think you might be right about like those videos about like the 8-hour lore about like Freddy. I think there's like documents in between the days we can read about, or like, yeah, in between the days about like what happened to like other people who were in the building or whatever.
Oh, you could read a lot of stuff while you're like looking at the cameras and everything. Okay.
I think it's in between loading each chapter or whatever.
Huh. How long is a typical Five Nights at Freddy's game?
They're very short. You got a time limit until, spoiler alert about the game. You have a time limit until like the chapter's over, like the day's over, and then continue. Pretty much everyone beats the game at the same time unless like you get a game over or whatever.
Okay, so these games typically are around like 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe go up to like 5 hours. Security Breach looks like a really big one. That's like 10 to 26 hours.
Wow.
10 hours for main story, 26 for completionist.
I didn't even know there was completionist stuff you can really do.
Five Nights at Freddy's World. Oh, okay. This might have been a theme park one.
Yeah.
It's a role-playing game released in 2016. Interesting.
I get to be Freddy Fazbear.
I can't keep track of all this stuff. Security Breach. When did this one come out?
I think it's a new one.
It came out recently, right? 2021. Okay.
Oh, that's a little ways ago, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get to see all of them here. But yeah. And yeah, it still seems to be the same basic conceit that it's about security guard. The animatronics are on during the day. They come to life at night. They're possessed by the spirits of children that have been murdered.
I don't remember how it worked. I thought it was an AI thing and they went out of control, but I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, I think it was ghosts. I think that's like.
I guess I didn't play that far in the game. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought you beat it.
I thought I beat it because I played it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like halfway. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I could figure out how to beat that part of the game.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. It looks pretty spooky. It feels like a little level more hardcore than Haunted Mansion.
Definitely, yeah. If you want Haunted Mansion and like Haunted Mansion, don't watch this.
Yeah, Haunted Mansion was like spooky, and then there was like discussions of murder and stuff, but it wasn't graphic. This feels like it might be a little graphic, or like this kind of imagery might be scarier. I definitely wouldn't recommend this for small children.
Yeah. Also, Jamie Lee Curtis is in Disney now instead of Universal.
Oh, interesting.
And imagine if she was a Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah, Scream Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's from Halloween. Yeah.
I always forget that.
Huh.
Yeah.
If you don't watch any Halloween, you'll forget that because she's such a big star. She's in every franchise and stuff too.
Right.
Huh.
All right. I guess we could just keep going. Like, watch the next trailer.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Second trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's.
Let's go. October 27th.
We wanted to make sure we were doing the fan base justice in every decision that we made along the way. They were really at the forefront of our minds.
What sets this movie apart from others is the care that was taken with the story to create something based on a beloved game.
Scott Cawthon is heavily involved and is watching every single shot.
There's a lot of attention to detail.
Look how they edited all that.
So I think for those hardcore Five Nights at Freddy's fans out there, they can rest assured that we are taking care of their world, taking care of their game, and taking care of these characters.
This film is going to be a fan favorite. I mean, we have
that,
incredible
Shaggy?
fans out there.
Matthew
And I
Lillard.
think one of the exciting things is that we are making
Who's
this
this Matthew
movie for
Lillard?
them. I think they're going to really respond to
I
that.
don't think it's French or anything. Lillard.
Maybe at one point it was French.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
So yeah, it seems like they want to emphasize that it's got something. It's made for the fans, and that they're going to stay true to the original material. To me, it's all new. So
doesn't matter.
But I'll try to keep it in the back of my mind, I guess, that this is like being true to the original franchise. You guys can tell me how well it does when it comes out on Peacock and in theaters. How well it stays true to the original movies.
Or just gonna be like little kids running up there like, oh, it's Freddy! I gotta get out! Mommy!
Yeah, maybe that's another reason why I want to watch it on Peacock. Not only to save on the money, but
It's
also
to
not be surrounded by like
families.
crowds of children all freaking out and screaming at the top of their lungs about Five Nights at Freddy's. Ah.
I'm more afraid of the kids than I am Freddy now.
This is annoying. Dang kids. Alright, if you are a kid though, enjoy the movie, of course. It's going to be a lot of fun. Enjoy the movie. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, 5-year-olds watching a Saw movie. Yeah.
That is interesting that it's like a youth-oriented horror genre. A lot of horror movies have like targeted like R ratings and stuff like that. It's not many of horror movies that try to go for like an all ages, all ages 4-quadrant kind of like movie where like adults can like it, kids can like it, parents can like it. Yeah, there's not a lot of horror franchises that go for that,
I don't know if they're gonna go for that, but we'll see.
I don't know. Yeah, that's also another thing because like a lot of people our age don't know about it unless you're like someone like me who just stumbled upon like these videos popping off for some reason during these dang YouTube shorts of Five Nights at Freddy's, and this is what I'm doing with my life now. Anyway, no, I love it. It's fun to do. Yeah. So anyway, let's all right. Let's move on to the next trailer. On that note, let's check out official trailer number 2. All right. Let's see what else we notice here. Okay, says more of the screens again.
I like the techno soundtrack.
Okay, they got the tokens, the trash in the place. No, the pinball machines, the pizzas. Ah!
I have a job for you. Piece of cake, Willie. It's a security gate.
Hello?
Welcome to Freddy's. Have you met them yet?
Met who?
Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy.
Once we know their names now.
Back in the 80s. Some kids went missing.
So make it the same franchise.
That's why the place shut down. The police searched Freddy's.
Hey!
They never found the kids.
What the heck?
Ghost children possessing giant robots.
Tell me how to stop them.
You don't. It's too late. He's coming.
Oh, that's scary. Damn. Oh,
Well, you're having fun with that.
that was scary, man. What was that? That last part. So yeah, we get a little bit more backstory now. Before I was just kind of confirming the premise of the thing.
Yeah.
Now they're kind of like setting more of the frights up. Like they're giving a little bit more of the story of like, okay, there's other kids coming here. There's people trashing the place, and then they get attacked and stuff. And you get an idea of how threatening this thing really is. Before it kind of gave a surface kind of level explanation. Now they're kind of enriching like how bad this stuff can really get for people. So yeah, they're building that anticipation even further with this trailer. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. What do you think?
I liked how they simulated parts of the actual game with the camera angles in the beginning of the trailer. I felt like the beginning of the trailer was a strong point. I don't know about the whole thing with the arm coming out of the... I think it was like Freddy's mouth, I think.
The hand coming out of Freddy's mouth?
Yeah, I don't know if that's like part of the game.
Right.
Also, in general, like, when you're playing the game, you're playing as the protagonist. It's not Josh Hutcherson.
Right. You don't see him on screen or whatever.
And, like, normally in the games, there's no other... At least in the first game, there's no other characters, just security guard and the animatronics.
Yeah, here's the hand scene you're talking about.
Exactly, yeah.
And, I don't know, like, that's something that...
Also, like, when I played the game, I purposely didn't get myself killed, so, like, a lot of this stuff is new to me. And when I tried almost to get myself killed, I would reset.
Yeah, in, what's it called? Oh, yeah, this part's freaky. Look at this thing. That's so freaky, man.
The Winnie the Pooh movie.
Look at that.
I think it has a sequel.
I got a knife. Jesus, that's scary, man. I like the angle of how it's like crouched over and stuff. Yeah. That's spooky. So yeah, they really set they're really setting the stakes. They're also introducing the characters in this. Yeah. Like in this, here's Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy. So they're also introducing
Freddy,
who the antagonists are in this.
Yeah.
And they're also introducing like more of the backstory behind like the missing kids and the ghosts and stuff. So yeah, this is like the mood setting trailer. That's the scary one, I guess. Scarier than the last trailer. Cool. Yeah, I'm frightened. I feel like I'm getting an idea of what I'm in for. Yeah. I didn't really know how serious this game got in terms of how scary it was. These games.
Well, if you play it right, nothing happens.
Exactly. All right.
These guys don't know how to play the game.
All right, should we move to the next trailer?
I probably need a break.
Need a break? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll pause here and then we'll come back after the break.
Freddy PhD out.
All right. And Mudita hard out. All right. See you after the break.